Hey guys, so today's core topic is making the system work for you or the money work for you. So it depends what you have with you. So do you have money, or do you have a business in which you want to make some process that can keep generating money for you? So we are talking about financial freedom, which means that we have to get freedom of doing whatever we want and yet earning money to support our regular finances. So it's normally I don't say that how to become rich, or how to, I mean, how to earn a lot of money, because that is very subjective terms. But when I say financial freedom, so it is more related to what we are doing. So it's about freedom from your current job where you are not satisfied doing what you are doing. So it's freedom of doing the activities which may not give you money, but those activities give you freedom. But since you are stuck in those things, it can be job or it can be something else which are anti freedom, and you are not getting time to pursue your hobbies. So it can be playing guitar, it can be doing gardening, it can be just wandering, traveling, or whatever you like to do. So we are talking about that kind of freedom, that you should get that freedom to do the things that you really love in your life. And most of the people can't do that because you need money to do that. So you need money to travel, and even if you want to pursue your hobby sitting at your home, so you need money to pay your bills, you need money for food, right? So we are talking about financial freedom, and to get that kind of financial freedom, you need a system. You need a system that can work in your business. So that business can be some offline business, which I don't see working for many people, except a few franchisee based businesses where the owner has started something like McDonald's, and they replicated their business across the country, across the world, and now they are not it's optional for them to participate in that business. So their business is being run by someone else who doesn't have that level of freedom that that McDonald guy has, right? Or some big corporate businesses which has been started by uh, founders, and they set up their team, their processes in such a way that now they are out, they are not actively participating in that business, or they are optionally participating in that business just by sitting on the board of director seat, taking the big decisions, may or may not be worried uh, about the finances of business. I mean, they might be worried in terms of goodwill, good for all who are included in that system, but their own finances are not dependent on that business. So they made enough money by selling their stocks, or they have like enough money to survive for rest of their life. So in that case, that system works for them. So I feel that we do not belong to either category. Neither we are running anything which can be replicated like McDonald's, nor we are in a big funded business which can be supported by a big team where we can hire MBAs, I mean, to handle my business. As so we can't do that. So we are not in that position. At least I am not, and all my businesses are not like that. So we may not earn millions through this business in that way, but whatever we will earn, it will be sufficient for us to survive for this lifetime, like living a good life or doing the things that we want to do. So guys, there is someone who is sharing videos. I think we can stop that video. Manoj Sain, so please be aware of this. Okay, so I'm talking about a system and process which can work in our system, in our small business, which which started with a single guy from maybe from a blog or from a Shopify store or from a YouTube channel or from a small SaaS based product. So we started as a single person. At that time we were doing everything. So at least I was doing everything when I started my blog. So from writing content to outreach to everything else. And then at the time of scale, at the time when we think that we have to expand, so we need a team. Or we need a team when we feel that now we have established a system, we know like how things work, so we just have to replicate that stuff. So we need a team in that case. So depending upon your business model, you should start hiring team members. So you should start hiring freelancers or any support members, whatever you require, to set up a business, to set up a process which can work for you without your involvement. So this is very important, without your involvement, because people make processes, people make systems that require them all the time. So you require to, you have to be present for the approval of things, you have to be present to write emails to your client, you have to be present uh, to like uh, to speak with people. I mean, without you, your system will not run. So today I want to just share this thing that unless you have a system or process which can work without you, you will not get financial freedom, no matter how much money you are making from your business. So you have to make your business independent first before you, before becoming independent of that all the janjat, right? So that's one thing. And the second part of the core topic is how to make money work for you, which means that you have money, what to do with that. So you can invest that money in stock market, you can invest that money in real estate, you can invest that money in fixed deposits or any safe instrument where you are sure that your principal amount is not going anywhere and you will earn at least this much of money as interest or as ROI. uh, or you can invest that money in your own business or someone else's business, directly or indirectly. So in all the cases, what you are uh, expecting is that this money will fetch more money in return in some time. And whatever I told, whatever options I told, they have different ROI with respect to time. So if you invest in fixed deposits, it will keep giving you fixed returns year on year. So there is no fluctuation. So you have clarity that whatever you will get after 7 years or 10 years, but the ROI is very low. So you can take decision based on that, or you can invest that money in stock markets, which may give you a very decent return, or that may also give you big losses. So depending upon your risk appetite, you can invest in that as well. Or you can invest someone else's business. Stocks is also someone else's business, you're like investing in someone else's business or in the hope that it will grow. Or you can directly invest in a business of some smart guy who you know that he will make it work. So it can be offline business. So if someone wants to open a shop in my neighborhood, my good friend, and if he says that, okay Pradeep, if you invest 10 lakh rupees in my business, so I will give you more interest than what fixed deposit will give you. So I will give you 25% interest per year. Or he may say that, okay, I will give you fixed amount that of FD can give you, fixed deposit can give you, plus I will give you this much of profit sharing. So that will be like better return for me to invest in his business, because I already know that this is a smart guy and he will not make losses. So if he will make losses, so he will like turn that business around. I mean, so I can invest in that business, or I can invest in my own business, in which case it will not be just the money that is working for me. It will be like, I am also involved in my business. So it's the combination of both. So for that, I'm excluding this option from this thing, that the money work for you. So it will be like more like running my own business, where I will again look at the process, that how can I make a process which can work for me without myself. Okay, so when we say money work for me, so it means that just money putting somewhere which can give me more than uh, more than average return, more than fixed deposit return in long run. So how we can do that? So that's it. I mean, that's some sort of answer that I have given. Along with that, I may have invoked some questions in your mind that you may have to ask. So let me stop this recording before you ask your questions. Then I will take your questions.